Yeah, that thermostat is definitely wrong because it feels like Christmas in here. We've got 2 Gallardos in the shop and a bunch of Christmas presents. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I'm kind of starting this video without Clayton's permission and without Clayton. Clayton is currently going to get us dinner. Today's been a hot one and I have not had dinner yet. And I told him before we film, I need to get my food fixed. So he is picking us up some Philly cheesesteaks and I honestly can't wait because I've been looking forward to this all day. Clayton has been working on disassembling this Gallardo that's in for a printed wrap. And while Clayton's been doing that, Sal has been napping all day. And while Sal's been napping, I cleaned a couple cars. And let me tell you guys, cleaning cars in 89 degrees with the hot sun baking on your back, it really wipes you out. Oh baby, it's Philly cheesesteak time.
I got food.
Philly cheesesteak time.
How about 2 Philly cheesesteaks? And also a vitamin water overload because Faith's on a vitamin water kick.
I got really dehydrated today and I told him all about it. But thank you.
There you go. And then 2 refills.
This is great. Yeah, Sal, you know what's good. You know what's good.
Give me.
Hey. Oh, baby. This is gas station food.
We have a pretty luxurious gas station around the corner with a bomb cafe.
Yeah, they have great Philly cheesesteaks. The gang's all here.
The gang's all here. I haven't said hi to you guys yet. Welcome back to another video. In the last video you guys saw, we wrapped the Stradman's Bugatti.
Ooh, yeah.
Pink, momentum pink, and chrome. Now, I, for one, thought it was very, very fun and unique wrap, but I'd say half of you liked it, half of you thought it was like the most disgusting thing ever. In fact, James's Bugatti got featured in the worst spec Instagram profile.
Oh, poor James. This is a pretty obnoxious color scheme.
Yeah, but it's doing its job. It's getting eyes on it, which was kind of the point. And we have been hard at work. Last week, we wrapped a GMC Dually Denali, and that was like the biggest truck. Oh, you got some french fries? It was like the biggest truck we've ever had in here getting wrapped.
That was rough.
But it turned out so good.
Yeah, I'll put a picture right here. It actually turned out really, really good. But man, was that rough.
It was rough.
Look at this good boy. He is in very close proximity to some delicious fries.
Stay. Good boy.
Oh, you're so good. All right, I'm officially ready to start the video.
You are?
Yes, now that I got full belly.
Okay, me too. Like I mentioned, we've been hard at work. As soon as that dually left our shop, our buddy Braden's 3rd generation Gallardo came right in and we started tearing it apart. I worked on this earlier today, got the whole back end torn apart. We are actually going to be doing a full color change wrap on this, and it's not just one color, it's gonna be full printed. To give you a hint, we did wrap his Audi R8 last year in a very, very cool printed wrap. I'm gonna show you a photo right here. And that should give you an idea of kind of where we're going with this, but it's going to be very, very unique and one of a kind, that's for sure. We have all this right here. I have been storing these boxes for the last month, waiting for an evening that we had off and we can unbox all of this for you guys.
Yeah, I said it was really chilly in here because it's Christmas morning, it feels like.
Ho, 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 Merry Christmas.
Santa brought some pretty big packages. I'll be honest, guys. We've been working on this whole project for, what do you think, a year?
At least 6 months to a year.
6 months to a year we've been working on this, and we have been waiting in crazy anticipation for all of the parts to arrive, and they're here.
I originally wanted this project to take place this last spring, but little did we know this was gonna be our biggest year yet with our detailing company and our wrap shop. So look at us now in August, and we finally get to unbox this stuff. Summer's almost over, but that's okay, because what we're doing with this, it's a little too hot out still, I think.
Not really. We could go other places where it's cooler.
True. And this probably makes no sense to you guys.
We're giving too much information.
Be careful. It's not a toy.
Cut towards me, right?
Yes, exactly. Actually, no.
No, that's wrong. I thought you went to Boy Scouts.
Yes, I did.
Let's cut away, kids.
Okay, is this the first package we're opening?
Yeah. Let's start with package number 1.
Okay.
Don't do that.
Sal, what is it?
Sal, is this for you? What is it? We're going climbing?
Maybe. All right, let's see what this is. We got some carabiners.
Okay.
And we got a bungee net.
Interesting.
All right, which one next, Faith? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Which one is Faith gonna open next?
This one. Hardware. Oh, they're gonna know. They're gonna know the second I pull this out. It might be something you use to climb up and down things on.
So it's a ladder.
Yep.
For you to get into my truck.
I have been needing one of those.
The next box we're going to be opening is this big one right here.
Whoa. Whoa. What's that, a chalkboard?
We're gonna be putting a ping pong table Lambo mod. Look at
In
this.
case you really want to play ping pong.
Just in case.
At a car meet. He's going with one of the thick ones.
One of the big old boys. It's actually really light.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Which is important. Going on here, we got a big giant sleeve, a cushiony sleeve with
Is that a pad?
a mattress pad.
Oh.
So we have a big foam mattress. You guys have any idea what we're doing yet?
Should we just tell them? Because they for sure figured it out by now.
Okay, okay.
So we've got bungee knitting, we've got a platform, we've got a mattress, we've got a mattress cover, and
A rooftop tent. This is the Rev tent from C6 Outdoors. This tent was definitely the only one on the market that fits the exotic nature of the Gallardo.
if y'all thought that Clayton and I couldn't get any more dumb, we have surpassed that today because we are putting a rooftop tent on the Gallardo. Not just a rooftop tent. There's one more thing we gotta open.
We have a roof basket that we're gonna be putting our luggage in.
Nice. Oh my, where's it even gonna fit? Wait, hold on. I'm not good at math, but my calculations are showing that there's not enough room for all of this.
This has been on my mind for so long. I promise it's going to be so sick. And it's all gonna fit. It's all gonna fit proportionally. It's gonna be so good and it's gonna be extremely usable as well.
This is going to be the cherry on top, and probably the thing that you guys hate the most. No overlanding build is complete without a light bar.
And that's a curved one too.
Now I'm really excited because this tent is actually really cool looking, and I think it will pair very nicely with the pink.
Yes.
So we're gonna set it up because I can't wait to see what it looks like. You're 6'3". You're supposed to somehow sleep horizontal on top of this car?
Yes.
That's nice, I like that. Well, where am I supposed to sleep?
Right
here? Okay. Can we come in, Sal?
Oh, I'm coming in anyways. So this is going to be our new rooftop tent for our Gallardo overlanding build. It is the Rev tent by C6 Outdoors, and I loved this tent specifically because of all the geometric pattern, how aggressive it looked. Really all the rest of the tents on the market just look like normal tents, and I thought this one fit a Lambo much better.
Clayton, I'm gonna need you to give some more specifics on how all of this is gonna work.
Yes. Now you gotta be very gentle with this, very delicate.
Whoa. Whoa. This is scaring me a little bit. So our bodies are gonna be more on the back of the car.
They're gonna be over the engine bay, and when we get to our camping destination, we actually lift up and over to the side.
Oh. Okay, so it'll come
Like
right here.
that.
And that's where the ladder comes in.
Yes.
Right here, got it.
Because they don't make Lamborghini specific roof baskets, I bought this one off Amazon. It was black and it was cheap. And I'm gonna modify this to basically sit like that. This is going to sit right at the top of the windshield.
So, guys, I think it was like 3-ish, 4-ish years ago, James had an R8 and he put a light bar on the front of his car, right?
Yes, it was like a bash bar light
and
bar.
he got torn apart for that. So I can only imagine what you guys are gonna yell at us for this.
The coolest thing though, I stress a lot when I modify my cars about being able to go back to stock. Now my Cayman, that's kind of a lost story. We had to cut the fenders, you're not going back to stock. But this build right here, believe it or not, we'll be able to go 100% back to stock with no damage whatsoever.
That makes me feel a lot better because looking at all this, it's kind of scary. Now Clayton gave me the quick runaround on how he plans to mount the rooftop tent to the car because something has to hold our weight, and it definitely can't be this deck lid because that would just crush it.
Yeah, this is glass.
Yes, so this deck lid is actually trash. It's falling apart. Clayton plans to drill holes through it. So we have another deck lid on deck once we are done with this one, so.
We're going to be sacrificing this
Yes.
one to the build. So this is the only piece that you cannot go back to stock on, but what you can do is just buy a second one and
We
swap
have
them
that.
out. We have it right over there. Up next are these bad boys. So these are something that my Uncle Russ fabricated for me at work. These are actually going to be my mounting bars. Now the way we're actually going to mount them to the car is, see these aluminum beams? Those are actually the rear subframe that the engine sits on, and everything is kind of supported by those, so it can hold the weight of us while we camp. So
And
we're going to be...
You are sure about this?
I am sure.
Okay.
As sure as... I'm sure. The only thing left to engineer and fabricate are the way my bars are going to be mounting to the subframe. Russ and I have been calling them the feet. So we have to make the feet, and the feet will be mounting to those bars in a non-permanent way. And then we gotta drill the holes. Then we gotta figure out a way to mount the platform to the bars. That should be fairly simple. And then we should be good to go.
Sadly, the build does not start today. We just really wanted to get a jump start and share our exciting plan with you guys. Like Clayton said at the very beginning, we're still very, very busy. It's our busiest season, which is summer. But once the weather gets a little bit cooler, we'll be able to take this bad boy out and go on some camping trips.
Yes, we don't plan on building it just to be like an Instagram kind of car. We actually are going to take it on some camping trips.
Like every build that Clayton presents to me, I'm always very, very nervous about, but I think that once it's all completed and we test it out for the first time, I'm not going to regret it, especially because it can be reversible. More quality time with the Gallardo, who could say no to that? Okay, looking at this, it looks kind of ridiculous, but I think when it's properly put together, it'll look pretty cool. Maybe. Overlanding Lambo.
Lambo.
Oh
We
gosh.
just very carefully balanced each part in its general area, but we weren't able to put the platform on. So everything's gonna be kind of like this when we're done.
Oh my gosh. That's so ridiculous, but I like it.
I think it's fantastic. It's finally happening. I've been waiting so long.
See guys, we told you we had a few plans up our sleeve and we couldn't wait to share it with you, but you're just gonna have to wait, like we said, a few weeks until the actual build starts because there's still a few things we need to button up and plan, and also day-to-day business has to be done. There are a few mechanical issues with the Gallardo that we gotta get checked out first before we drive to the middle of nowhere to go camping, but we really hope that you guys are as excited as we are for this build. Stay tuned and we'll see you in the next one.
Peace.